ensure the top of your house is the best it can be. BestBuyMetalRoofing.com.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. President Biden addresses the nation this evening at 8 o'clock Eastern Time about his support for Ukraine and its war against Russia and for Israel in its war against Hamas terrorists in Gaza. The president's back from Israel.
The president's visit resulting in a deal with Israel and Egypt to get humanitarian aid into Gaza. He says Egypt has agreed to open the Gaza border crossing to allow 20 trucks to enter with humanitarian aid.
Fox's Kevin Cork. There could be a third vote for House Speaker today. Ohio Republican Jim Jordan lost ground yesterday. Nebraska Republican Don Bacon on Fox.
The problem is we've had since January a small group of people run roughshod over the entire conference.
He opposes Jordan voting in the Republican majority first to keep Kevin McCarthy as Speaker, then for Steve Scalise, who dropped out before a vote on the House floor with not enough support to win. America's listening to Fox News.
The news is sponsored by Lee University, where you can expect something great.
At Southern Heritage Bank, we provide tools to protect you and your accounts. Secure Lock Equip is an easy-to-use mobile app that puts the power to protect your debit cards in your hands. Simply use the free app to turn your card on or off in real time as needed. It also helps track your purchases. You'll receive a notification each time your debit card is used, before the sales clerk can provide you with a receipt. Prevent fraud. Control spending with Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. Good Thursday morning. It is the 19th day of October as we say good morning to you. Thursday morning at 7:03. Local and state news from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. Visit LoganThompsonLaw.com. We are on Mix 1041, Talk 1013 The Buzz. We're also on MixTV.tv. Hey, we're on your phone and mobile devices through the free Mix 1041 app. That's where you can listen or watch for free. And thanks so much to CHI Memorial for sponsoring that. Our news partners at Local 3, actually, we received this into our station. The Bradley County Sheriff's Office arrested a woman accused of committing burglaries at 2 homes. The Bradley County Sheriff's Office said the suspect, Frida Darlene Garrett, is charged with 2 counts of each of aggravated burglary, theft over $2,500. Garrett, accused of stealing a significant, quote, significant amount of property from a home on Dalton Pike and a home on Durkee Road. Garrett held at the Bradley County Jail on a $20,000 bond. Also, the press release from the Bradley County Sheriff's Office said that Garrett has outstanding warrants in both Polk County and Floyd County, Georgia. WTVC Television is reporting this morning in fact, that the TBI says a 46-year-old woman from Decatur lit a home on fire with 2 people inside at the time. Laura Huckabee was arrested on Saturday. A TBI release said the fire happened on October 10th at a home in the 19,000 block of North Nopone Valley Road. Investigators determined the fire deliberately set. Huckabee was responsible. Laura Huckabee booked in the Meigs County Jail on a $50,000 bond. And they've become very popular. The Lee University presents the 17th annual walking tour of the historic Fort Hill Cemetery. Now, that's a week from Sunday, October 29th. The walking tours to the grave sites will be led by Lee University and Cleveland State student volunteers. Reenactors will introduce men and women who started civil organizations, including Ruth Aiken, Adelia and Goodman Austin, and Mary Lucinda and Richard Edwards. That's the Fort Hill Cemetery walking tour. It will begin on Sunday, October 29th, the late afternoon, 4 p.m. A new group will go every 15 minutes. And guests should park at Cleveland Christian Fellowship on South Ocoee Street. Our buddy, by the way, Pastor Mark Strickland there. Know him and love him. And tours last about 75 minutes. This has become very popular, very, very popular. All right, that's the news. Hey, program note, I'll be joined by Senator Bill Hagerty for a very timely and most likely a news-making interview coming up at 8 o'clock this morning. I say to you, if you have to leave us at some point, it's at 7:07 in the morning here, then you can go back and watch interview at any time beginning later this morning at mixtv.tv. Well, Bridget, good morning.
Good morning.
And we got a big contest going this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the question. Who's going to win tomorrow night, Bradley or Cleveland? And, it's a big rivalry.
It sure is. Yeah, it's going to be a big night there tomorrow night. So we want to hear from you this morning. Who do you think is going to win, Bradley or Cleveland? So you can call or text us all morning long. When you send us your guess, you are going to be entered into that drawing to win 4 tickets to Bradley Cleveland tomorrow night. So call us on the Volunteer Ridipest Mix line, 614-6499. Text us at that same number on the Selwood Darren text line, Darren Miller, eXp Realty. Again, call or text us, 614-6499.
And we're taking those thanks to Al Morris, Cleveland High School. They donated 4 tickets in honor of our 30th anniversary at Mix 30. Dwayne Williams will have 4 more tickets to give away this afternoon on his broadcast. If you so your entry is just guessing who's going to. Also, ATS The Bridge has T-shirts for sale at both high schools, Bradley and Cleveland. The cheerleaders are selling them. They're just $5, and they look great. And we've already ordered ours, by the way, if Xander remembers. These are the rivalry T-shirts. It's year 2. It's second edition, neutral colors. They did this last year, ATS The Bridge. Full disclosure, I'm proudly a board member of that great organization. And anyway, she sent me a picture of the shirts, which doesn't help anybody. But it helped. Well, I mean, anyway, they look great.
Yeah, I've seen them.
You can get them from the cheerleaders at the schools. They're just $5. They go for a wonderful cause. At 7:09, let's get our first check of traffic this morning.
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland Mix Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on North Lee Highway. And anytime at donledford.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there as you make your way in. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The Volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Selwood Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. This traffic report is brought to you by Waste Connections of Cleveland. Waste Connections introduces efficient, state-of-the-art automated curbside service. Find out more by visiting wasteconnections.com/ClevelandTN.
All right, correction. Well, it does benefit a good cause. The T-shirt sales, Andrew says, benefits the cheerleaders. So it actually benefits, so if you get them from the Bradley cheerleaders, it benefits the Bradley cheerleading team, Cleveland, the Cleveland cheerleading team.
Hey, yeah.
So it's
awesome.
Very, very nice. There, get them from the cheerleaders, $5. Are great-looking shirts. All right, it is 7:10. We will be at Cleveland High School tomorrow. I want to bring in Fruit Loops, who's getting entirely too much notoriety. We'll be there tomorrow morning. Had somebody come up to me yesterday and say, boy, I love that Fruit Loops. Well, you have problems, don't you?
Good morning, boss.
So, Bridget, I know you've got the weather coming up. It looks like it's going to rain in the morning. I just want to know where we're going to be in the morning. We're going to be over at Cleveland High. Football Friday morning. Driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. It's our final one of the year. But, see, it's I guess it's going to rain in the morning, but then it's going to be beautiful tomorrow night.
We're going to put you on the corner of the walkway canopy, you know, where the water runs off the edge of the canopy. We're going to put you right there.
I can't tell you where I'm going to put you on the air, okay? We'll wait till we get off the air. But, well, I ain't standing in the rain, so I guess we're going to be inside.
Yeah, that sounds good.
You have a rain jacket. Come on.
But see, he doesn't care. He's got this new production trailer now. What does he care? So, they're going to be, him and Gideon will be in, I guess, heat. Do you have heat on the thing or is it just air?
No, there's heat in there.
Oh, my gosh. I got a
I'll be
tanning
protected.
bed.
No,
heat.
and he'll be out in the rain.
Air-conditioned doghouse like Jim and Tammy Faye Baker. I mean, come on. Got your makeup team, which apparently you fired them. So, anyway. Well, anyway,
Actually,
all right.
we have these one-person pop-up pods that we bought. We could put Bridget in one pod and you in another.
There we go.
What is that? What are you talking about?
It's kind of like those little tents that pop up.
Is that like she gets at Bonnaroo every year?
Yeah.
I thought she met her husband. Met him in a mud bath over there. All right, Hardy's. It's time for the Hardy's Wake Up. Hardy's excited about Bradley, Cleveland tomorrow night. They're going to be well represented. And, I think this would be a great idea. Hey, Nicole Morissette, come on. Why don't Hardy's, they are uniters and not dividers. And they love both school systems. Now, I would put Julia Scoggins and Mark Johnson on the spot. Who are they for? The owners of J&S. Mm-hmm. Now, I will say they're in the Cleveland High School Hall of Fame.
Okay.
And they went there. I don't know, though. Who knows? Maybe they change their allegiances. Who knows? Hey, Nicole Morissette from Chicago, she couldn't care less who wins tomorrow night. But can we give everyone tomorrow night a Hardee's peaches and cream cheese pie? Wouldn't that be nice?
Everyone?
Every single person. Let's just give them all a pie.
I don't know
Why
about
not?
that.
Why not? Features a warm peaches and cream cheese surrounded by a crispy pastry crust. No lemons in this one, so you can eat it. Now, for a limited time at a Hardee's near you.
There's a new flavor coming in.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
Hey, Fruit Loops, looks like we're going to be in the new entrance at Cleveland High tomorrow.
Oh, really?
Al Morris, yeah. He's made a declaration.
I like that.
So that's where we'll be. You think it's big enough?
Look, like I said yesterday, I would love to see you fight 1,000 students at one time.
What are you talking? You lost your mind?
What's the matter with you? In the entrance and 1,000 students trying to get to the class.
It's more like 1,200, but it's fine. I mean, I used to do it back when I was there. So, they used to fight me. Hey, Bridget, speaking of which, Bradley, Cleveland, again, big thanks to Al Morris and Cleveland High School donated 4 tickets in honor of our 30th anniversary. So how can people win those tickets this morning?
Okay, call or text us 614-6499. Let us know who you think is going to win. We're getting some scores, too, which is interesting.
Yeah, and I want some phone calls. I want some people to get on here and do some trash talk. All right, come on, Bridget.
So if you want to guess the score, you can, but just send us who you think is going to win the big game tomorrow night, 614-6499. Call or text us.
All right, we'll come right back with more in a moment.
It's game on at Cleveland Ford, and our team is ready.
Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfast bake goodness into your morning. Choose a biscuit with sausage and egg, biscuit and gravy, or a country fried steak biscuit. Any 2, just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
Transform your window project with Cleveland Exteriors. High-quality Viwintech windows built to last a lifetime. Cleveland Exteriors, your trusted partner for exceptional windows. Visit clevelandexteriors.com or call today.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at MayfieldDairy.com. Proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
Mix 1041 is celebrating 30 years of being on air. We are celebrating by giving away 30 prizes over 30 weeks. Presented by TVFCU Mortgage. Register today at mymix1041.com.
When I was a kid, I wanted to run my parents' business. At the time, a furniture store, but now a mattress factory. Now, I wanted to be president, but then I didn't like the politics.
Well, I wanted to be an FBI agent, but then I became a mom and realized how passionate I am about sleep. I sleep good because we're taking care of our friends and neighbors.
Well, you have a good mattress, too.
That's a good point.
So I guess for over 44 years now, our recipe for success has been rather simple. Just make the best mattresses that we can, offer them at the best price we can to our loyal customers, and hopefully we'll get some more in the Chattanooga area. Now we're into our third generation of leadership with Kristen and Taylor coming on board.
And it's our dream come true. And that's the legacy that we want to pass down to our fourth generation too.
Mermaid mattress, handmade, hand-delivered.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time.
(423-326-8414). Montgomery Shower is local, not a franchise.
1041. Good morning. It's 18 after 7, Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
Now is the time to take advantage of 5 years interest-free financing when you purchase any Tempur-Pedic mattress set from this area's original Tempur-Pedic dealer, Mermaid Mattress.
For today, we'll have cloudy skies during the day, a high of 71. Partly cloudy tonight with rain showers moving in overnight, a low of 54. And then for tomorrow, rain showers during the morning, partly cloudy during the afternoon, a high of 71 and a low of 42 tomorrow evening with clear skies tomorrow night. And then on Saturday, mainly sunny with a high of 77. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 46 degrees. This weather forecast is brought to you by PhD Pharmacy, Keith Street near Harrison Pike. Free delivery within a 50-mile radius of Cleveland. Call Gina Mosier Patterson today at 423-614-6650.
Dua Lipa. Birthdays, anniversaries, Simmons Bank celebration list. Call or text 423.
Good morning, and thank you so much for watching us here at Local 3 News today. Let's talk about your weather headlines really for the next 48 hours or so of what to expect. So first up, more clouds today. We had the bright blue sunshiny skies yesterday. We're going to see some increase in clouds today. So overall, partly to eventually mostly cloudy skies, and plus a few showers possible today. Dry in the morning time, but some isolated activity will begin for your Thursday afternoon. Really greater rain chances, though, they're going to come into play overnight, especially from about 11 p.m. until 8 a.m. So while a lot of you are asleep or at least at home, so that's some good news. And we really do need this rain. That's all due to a cold front approaching and passing over our area. Now, on the back side of the cold front, there will still be a few additional scattered showers as the day on Friday progresses, but certainly clearing out for your Friday evening and night plans. And that's perfect timing then for Friday night football, and also, of course, heading into the weekend for Saturday and Sunday. Now, this morning, stepping outside first thing, it is cool. You're still going to want your jacket. It's not quite as chilly as yesterday, though. We're seeing most of our communities beginning the day in the 40s, 48 degrees in Chattanooga, and no wind at this time, but that wind's going to pick up from the south as your Thursday progresses. Now, here's the current setup right now. You can see from Chattanooga and northward, we do have some clouds that are passing overhead and not showing up well on here, but there's another band of some low-level clouds from Cherokee County sweeping down into Georgia as well. But the key thing, no green here locally, so roads are dry this morning for your morning time commute. But as we look westward, you're going to notice this cold front and this narrow band of rain ahead of it. Now, as this band of rain moves eastward today, that's what's going to bring us that isolated shower chance for this afternoon. But additional rain, maybe even a thunderstorm, will come along that cold front for tonight. So let's kind of time all that out for you. So I'm going to skip ahead to late morning. You see 11 a.m. here for the start. And really for this afternoon into the evening time, just about a 10 to 20% chance for any given hour of picking up one of those isolated showers. So it's not going to be a whole lot during the daytime today. But tonight, that's going to spike up. So here's 11 p.m. and really going after that, you're seeing those gray greater rain chances all the way until about sunrise time tomorrow morning. Once we get past that, there will still be a few additional scattered showers, maybe even a rumble of thunder possible. So that's kind of your heads up for the overnight. That'll be our greater period of rain. So as we time it out, here's Futurecast this morning, still staying dry, and that wind from the south, just an increase in some of those clouds. And then for the afternoon, a few of those little green blips begin to show up. That's the isolated shower chance for your Thursday afternoon into the evening time. In fact, even this evening, we could see some breaks in the clouds before that next wave of rain gets in tonight. So that'll be our most likely period during the overnight as the cold front is pushing across our area. Maybe even a few pockets of some heavier downpours will be possible until about 8 o'clock on Friday morning, and then that moves out of here. Behind it, there will just be a few residual hit or miss scattered showers. So yeah, we'll still leave those rain chances for Friday afternoon.
And someone said go Bears. Rob Parker, Bradley. Amanda Schaefer says Cleveland. Another vote here for Cleveland. No name on that one.
Got to have a name on it if you want to win anything.
Someone says Bradley's going to win 35-14. Sherry Cry says Bradley. Brandy Snyder, Bradley. Shannon Cassida, Bradley wins. Let's see. Leslie Bennett, Bradley Central. Shanda Massengill, Bradley's going to win. Eric Houston, Bradley Central.
All right, so Bridget, we're giving away a prize connected to this, 4 tickets to the game tomorrow night, courtesy of Cleveland High School. Athletic Director Al Morris says, hey, this is in honor of the 30th anniversary of Mix 104.1, Mix 30. So what do they need? What do the people need to do here?
Yeah, so you can call us or text us this morning, 614-6499. A couple more I missed here on the text. Joey Ezel says Bradley. Craig Dillard says Bradley's going to win 21-7. But again, call us or text us, 614-6499. Would love to hear from you this morning.
We'll have triple coverage tomorrow night, Mix 104.1, Talk 101.3 The Buzz, and MixTV.tv. The media director of First Baptist Cleveland, Stephen Beasley. You want to make a pick?
Steve, I don't know why you haven't played Cleveland Rocks yet. As an alumni of Cleveland, as both of us are, I expected.
No.
I don't even know why we're talking about Bradley.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Actually,
now.
Hey, you know,
hey, we are on the air.
I know. We're not backing up from.
No, you went to Cleveland High School.
Oh, you know, Bradley. I mean, they've had an awesome season. I think Cleveland is saying, "Hey, it's time to jump in there. We're gonna see what we can do." I think that might get real interesting. It usually does. I love this game.
Yeah.
The fact that we're still playing, you know, because there was a season there where we didn't get to do this. And
were they playing when you were at Cleveland?
Yes, we had just started back, like I think my sophomore year, maybe something like that, is when all that came back together.
Some of these new people at Cleveland, they don't realize what happened.
See, that's the thing. I wasn't born here. So when we moved to Cleveland, my dad worked for Duracell, so we kind of did the company tour. That's how we got here. And I went to Oakley Middle School, but it was Bradley Jr. I loved Bradley Jr. It was awesome. Yeah. Bill Winters was the principal. Ron Spangler was there. It was that was the glory days of
Bradley. Yeah, come on.
But I went to Cleveland High School. So a couple years later, made a transition to Cleveland High School at high school time and loved Cleveland High School. And so I like the way that this game brings the community together. I think it's awesome. You know, we like rally around football, but we're divided for about, 2.5 hours. It's a whole lot of fun.
No, they hate each other. And we love that. I want them to hate each other. Now, don't do like they did in the 90s or the late 80s and fight.
But it can work. It can work because you and Bridget, y'all pull this off every day. Amy and I, Amy went to Bradley, graduated from Bradley. I went to Cleveland, graduated from Cleveland. Sure. I taught her to read.
My Lord, man. Everybody must be asleep.
Hey, you said a little while ago you need a little trash talk.
Come on, let's go.
Here we go.
I love it. I love it.
My favorite part of the whole thing, though, this will just make, it's the band.
Oh, there we go.
I'm there for the band. It's awesome. I love watching the football, but man, when the band gets out there, it's fantastic too. There
we go.
There's some great parts of this game. You just got to hold the rain off. However, we're going to do that.
It's looking good. Now in the morning, looks like we'll be inside for this broadcast in the morning. We're going to be they tell us in the new entrance there, which they just built a new entrance at Cleveland High. But anyway, tomorrow night looks great. I was checking it this morning, and about midday tomorrow, even late morning, it's going to ease off. Tell you what, Bridget, our Simmons Bank celebration list, what do you got?
By the way, I'm going to need to know where the main entrance is to Cleveland House. The new main entrance. I have no clue.
It's the one where the bear's on top.
Yeah.
When we take that
I
one
know where that
particular
is.
time?
Hey, Bridget, listen, memo from Dr. Dyer. Just look for the dome.
Okay.
Just look for the dome.
Okay.
It's right there.
Darlene Ledford is 59 today. Charlie Snyder is 17. She's a student at Walker Valley, a part of Color Guard, golf, and the archery team. Also, Lisa Johnson is celebrating today. Her mother-in-law sent that in to us. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the Volunteer Ridipest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. At Simmons Bank, they have something for everyone to help you manage your finances with ease and security. Call Ken Do, 423-381-3427.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at loganthompsonlaw.com. All right, news update now from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. Bradley County Sheriff's Office arrested a woman accused of committing burglaries at two homes. This in the Dalton Pike and the Durkee Road area. Frida Darlene Garrett charged with 2 counts of each of aggravated burglary, theft, over $2,500, being held on a $20,000 bond in the Bradley County Jail. And WTVC television reports this morning that the TBI says a 46-year-old woman, her name Laura Huckabee, arrested for lighting a home in Decatur on fire with 2 people inside at the time. The TBI says it happened October 10th in the 19,000 block of North Nopone Valley Road. And Huckabee is being held in the Meigs County Jail on a $50,000 bond. Also this morning, Senator Bill Hagerty will join me at 8 a.m. It'll be a very timely interview, news-making interview. Something about Senator Hagerty. He is on the Senate Foreign Relations Committee. So the situation in Israel, he will have as much light as he can shed on it publicly, but he has a lot of information. And we're also going to talk about that horrific bombing of the hospital there in Gaza. That a lot of headlines about that, obviously. So a lot to talk about, plus the Speaker of the House situation. Get his thoughts. Senator Bill Hagerty at 8 a.m. This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland.
And just before traffic, we do have a birthday that came in on the email here. Gina Falk is having a birthday today. She is a realtor with Keller Williams Cleveland, and that is from her family. So they want to wish Gina a happy birthday today. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on Northley Highway. And anytime at donledford.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The Volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. This traffic report is brought to you by Southland Finance. Loans up to $20,000. If you need extra cash for the holidays, call Dusty and the team at Southland Finance, 950 25th Street in Cleveland in front of Ace Hardware.
Yeah.
Call them at 423-458-3007. Online at southlandfinance.net.
Beasley, so yesterday we called Dusty Whitener. You just heard Bridget say if you call Dusty, you get $20K. And you have 7 children. So can we do $20K per child for Beasley? Because that's all I got to do is call. So we called him on the air yesterday, and he did not commit to me. You know what? This is false advertising. I'm going to call the FTC or OPP or FCC, somebody. Now, his wife is with child and about to deliver any moment. And she's actually the assistant principal out at Candies Creek Elementary. Do you know that? Mm-hmm. Lisa Irby. God help her. So I love you, Lisa, but God help her. So anyway, did we ever hear from Dusty? Did he drop the money off?
I don't know.
Or does he meet me at the hospital? So I told him I'd go over there and meet him. That's the ad, though. She's called Dusty Whitener, you get $20K. Boom.
You know, there was the whole... You know, what's the Mix 30?
30 years. Yeah, the prize?
Yeah.
Georgia, Tennessee tickets.
Okay.
Best Buy medals, Isaac Libby.
Because you asked that question yesterday.
Yeah. Oh, the grand prize, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The grand prize.
I had so many people come to me and say, I know what the prize was. I don't even work there. That's how most of my friends sound.
I knew what the prize
No,
was.
you didn't.
I just didn't know if we had
You did
announced
not.
it.
And see, therein lies the issue. Because we've only been running the promo for 6 months. That's it.
I don't listen to you.
I don't either. All right, we got to run here. 7:31 sports around the corner. Plus, First Baptist Cleveland coming. Who's coming? Are you representing the whole church this morning?
No. Jeff Lovingood will be here.
Oh,
Eric
no.
Geldell will be here. It's going to be a great
No! Lovingood's coming?
You better believe it.
I'm leaving.
Yep.
All right, back in a minute.
The Cleveland Recreation.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
A name and brand that you can trust. Wholesale Supply has been serving the Southeast for over 75 years. Whether you need plumbing, electrical, or HVAC supplies, Wholesale Supply can provide you with the products that you need to complete any job, big or small. Supplying brands such as Kohler, Delta, Rinnai, Progress Lighting, and so many more. With 32 locations across the Southeast, Wholesale Supply is your hometown plumbing, electrical, and HVAC supplier. To find a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
Paula, tell us about how you came to shop at Chattanooga Auto Square.
Well, I was introduced to it from my husband. He purchased his first Range Rover years ago. Then occasionally I'd start asking him if I could start driving it. I would confidently recommend them. I mean, they make you feel like family from the moment you arrive. Being in real estate for like 34 years, you really come to value and appreciate the level of service that Range Rover gives you. Chattanooga Auto Square, luxury lives here.
Beasley, you got a camera over at First Baptist?
Make that happen.
We ought to go
I'd love
through
to see
that.
him.
Excuse me?
Yeah, I want to see you in a haunted house.
I'll meet you there. The same time that you find Cleveland High's main entrance.
Okay.
But you are desecrating Cleveland High School. We all know you were a cheerleader at Bradley Central. That's fine.
I thought.
But then you went to Walker Valley. That's fine. You and Paul Cretton. That's okay. But then you're now saying, I don't even know where the entrance is.
I know where we were last year, so if it's different from that, I'm going to need some directions.
I just said look for the dome. Hey, Lovingood, you better be careful when you get in here. I'm putting you on the spot like crazy, man. You don't understand what I'm about to do to you. Come on in, buddy. Come on in. He's not here yet. I was just saying. Yeah. The best kind of conversation you have with Lovingood, one way. Dread Hollow.
Dread Hollow is consistently named one of the top 10 favorite haunts in the nation. Over 20,000 square feet of all new haunted house sets, horror-themed escape rooms, making this one of the most unnervingly innovative haunts in the nation. They are open Thursday through Sunday nights through October 29th and Halloween. Tickets available online only at dreadhollow.com.
That would also be how Amy Smith described her marriage to Wes Smith as Dread Hollow. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, Wesley. All right, let's go on the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center 735.
Stearns & Foster has been making America's best mattresses since 1846. When you buy one at Mermaid, we'll give you $300 in free merchandise at locally owned Mermaid Mattress.
For today, we'll have cloudy skies during the day, a high of 71, partly cloudy this evening, and then rain showers moving in late tonight and overnight with a low of 54. And then for tomorrow, rain showers during the morning, partly cloudy by afternoon, a high of 71 and a low of 42 tomorrow night with clear skies tomorrow evening. Mainly sunny on Saturday with a high of 77. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 46 degrees.
Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the most fresh and delicious foods in East Tennessee. Stop in tonight for dinner or order online at aubreysrestaurant.com. Click the Cleveland location and order there.
All right, let's go inside to the CHI Memorial Sports Desk, sponsored by the Town Squire. Folks, I'm telling you, you want to make sure you get tickets, go on and see Larry. He's already sold hundreds of tickets at the Town Squire for tomorrow night's Bradley-Cleveland game. Weather is looking great for the game tomorrow night. Go ahead and get them, and you can do that today. Town Squire opens at 9:30. Go ahead and get your tickets, and don't have to stand in line, anything like that. Make sure you guarantee yourself some tickets. We're giving away tickets this morning, courtesy of Cleveland High School. Thanks to Al Morris and everybody there in honor of our Mixed 30th anniversary. So, again, the prediction, all you do is tell us who you think's going to win, Bradley or Cleveland tomorrow night. And you want some coffee?
Let's talk about some game logistics real quick.
You can have some of my Scooter's coffee.
Hey, I'm all about it.
In my drawer.
Yeah, okay. You're going to let me into your stash?
Some of the special stuff.
Okay.
Claudia gave me a special blend just for me. It's what she said. Anyway, I always feel like I'm going to faint every time I drink it. So one more thing here, though. 423-614-6499. Who wins tomorrow night, Bradley or Cleveland? Beasley?
Yeah, so the problem I'm trying to solve is Amy went to Bradley, I went to Cleveland, and the argument starts, early in the week, really. But which side are we going to sit on? So if you're a house divided like ours, we haven't been speaking to each other all week long because you can just feel the tension.
About 20 years, but anyway. Yeah.
Well, actually, it's 18 on Sunday. What do you know?
Wow.
So after this game, then we can reconcile our differences and move on till next year. But which side do you sit on? I mean, if the husband went to Cleveland and the wife went to Bradley, do you sit on the Cleveland side or the Bradley side?
I tell you what, let's just ask the people.
All right, yeah.
Can you help Beasley?
Text that one in. Who's going to win? Which side do you sit on if you're a house divided?
That's a great question. 423-614-6499.
Wes Smith said he just sits on whichever side the band faces.
On the Sell with Darren Miller text line. Darren at eXp Realty. All right, this word from the Town Squire.
It's the fall wardrobe sale at the Town Squire. Need dress or casual shoes? They've got them. New sweater or vest? They've got them. Great customer service, free gift wrapping? The Town Squire has both. Need an even better deal? They've got that too. Check out the $25 t-shirt rack or visit the closeout racks with quarter zips, button downs, and pullovers, all priced to sell. At the shop that appreciates the customer, the Town Squire, where all sportswear is 20% off regular price during the month of October. The Town Squire, Stewart Park Plaza, Keith Street, Cleveland.
All right, about 20 minutes until 8 a.m. Cleveland High School Lady Raiders, they have advanced to the state semifinals. A volleyball team under the direction of Amy McGowan. They defeated Houston High School yesterday, swept them 3-0. Lady Raiders will play Nolensville today at 2:30 Central Time in Murfreesboro at Siegel High School. And they will play in the semifinals. If they win, Cleveland High School will play in the championship match. Friday, 4:30 Central Time. Check me on the time zone there, somebody. Oh, Lord. Look at this. Now we're in trouble. Loving Goods here, so we got a lot to talk about. Come on with Jeff. Walker. Back to Cleveland High. 4:30. If they win today, they play in the championship tomorrow, Jeff Levingood, at 4:30 Central Time under the direction of Amy McGowan. They're trying to repeat as champions. Won the state last year. Amy McGowan and others was the last repeat volleyball champion at Bradley, 93-94.
Amy Guerin McGowan, unbelievable. She could be one of the best. Her and Liz Hannah Jackson, best three-point shooters in this area.
And remember, she won the ESPN three-point contest when she was at Clemson. So Anyway, also last night, Walker. Let me go back. We're going to keep you updated on what's happening this afternoon, so be listening, watching our feeds and everything. Walker Valley won the Region Soccer Championship last night. They defeated Ray County 3-0. Region 3 AAA Girls Soccer Championship. Walker Valley will host a sub-state Saturday night at 7 o'clock. Big congratulations to them.
I tell you what, they're unbelievable. Both Cleveland girls volleyball team, it's hard for me to get that out this morning, and the Walker Valley soccer team, unbelievable teams. They're going to do very well.
American League Championship Series Game 3. Houston over Texas last night. Astros beat the Rangers 8-5. Rangers lead 2-1. Tonight, the NLCS Game 3. Phillies will play in Phoenix at the Diamondbacks 5:07. TBS. Phillies up 2-0. ALCS Game 4 tonight, 8:07. Astros at the Texas Rangers on FS1. Jeff Lovingood, do you care?
I do care. The Rangers,
do care.
The Rangers will win it all.
I think you got a point. I think the Phillies will probably win it, but who knows?
No, the Rangers have been hot all year.
Yeah.
I had a chance to watch them in person and at their Arlington Stadium.
Really?
So unbelievable.
You're visiting former owner of the Rangers, President Bush, as I recall. Is that correct? Your old friend. All right, NFL Thursday Night Football tonight. Really a who cares game, but, it's football on TV. We're going to be watching. Jaguars at the Saints tonight, 8 p.m. on Amazon Prime. Beasley, do you get Amazon?
Yes, we get Amazon Prime.
You got
Disney Plus, Amazon Prime, Paramount Plus,
everything.
All those different ones. Yeah, when everything's split up and went to all different places, you have to go find it. I just, we talked about Andy Griffith not long ago.
Yes.
You got to know where Andy Griffith is. So, of course, and then all the kids.
Have they made the change at Channel 12 yet?
I don't think that's happened yet.
4 o'clock.
It's coming.
Because they're going to extend the news that nobody watches at 7 for an hour. Because we need an hour of it.
Yeah.
So 30 minutes of what no one watches is not enough. We're going to extend it to 60 minutes.
Well, I know one area that you're desperately wrong about tonight's football game. Tennessee people, Alvin Kamara will be playing, so Tennessee people will watch the Saints. Come on now.
I'm a Falcons
Get
fan.
yourself.
I'm a Falcons fan.
Listen, bless your heart.
As soon as he got drafted, I'm out.
I
love him before, and then he's gone. So.
Tennessee people be watching Alvin Kamara.
Yeah, all 3 of them. All right, they're doing better. All right, here we go. It's tomorrow night. Mix 104.1 Talk, 101.3 The Buzz, 99.1 FM, and MixTV.tv. Southeast Tennessee's football headquarters, supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. Bradley, Cleveland, tomorrow night. Kickoff 7 o'clock at Cleveland High School. All right, board member Lovingood, what do you think?
Well, I heard last night from the one Ben Garcia. Told me last night that Deion Sanders was going to be at the game.
Excuse me?
And he was going to play the walk-in music for Deion.
Prime time!
Prime time at Cleveland High School tomorrow night.
We coming!
That's what Ben Garcia told me.
Now listen here. You've started this rumor. Now I
didn't start it.
I've been hearing it since Monday.
I'm telling you.
I ain't said a word about it.
They're going to come in with the walk-in music. Deion coming to see the players play tomorrow night.
Come on. So you have now you've now put it out in public.
It's what I was told.
You've been told so much. Listen, here's what I hear from officials.
Deion.
We'll all talk about it. Nobody's been contacted here.
Well, it doesn't matter.
You're gonna put it
when
out there.
Deion flies in a helicopter down on that, right beside that field, and he'll come in, and then Jay Garcia said, I'm going to hit the music.
Ben Garcia.
And here he comes in, walking in.
Oh, man.
Oh,
come on. Goodness. Oh, I'd love it. And I told the people I was talking to this week about that. I said, as long as he comes to the press box and stands with Shelton and me, of course he'll see Shelton and walk out thinking, oh, well, didn't know Uncle Fester was here. Anyway, as long as he comes to the press box, I'm fine. We'll do it.
Can you imagine Deion in the town? It's a rumor. But we've got a couple. Hey.
Who's going to win tomorrow? Jeff, you got to give a pick here. Bradley, Cleveland.
I think it's going to be an interesting game. Rachel is an alum at Cleveland High School, and I'm an alum at Bradley High School.
There we go.
And both have great teams. Bradley has, undefeated. I think Cleveland has lost a couple of games, but both are good teams.
I got the blue one.
Oh,
yeah. He has the blue on, and I have the orange and white because Tennessee plays a little game this third Saturday in October. Come on now.
That's a big weekend.
It's a big weekend. Penn State, Ohio State, big game.
Big game there.
Absolutely. I tell you what, it's Bradley is undefeated, ranked one in the state, but they're playing at Cleveland High School. And so when you play at Cleveland High School, it's like Benny Monroe just shows up somehow.
Well, he was there last week, matter of fact.
And who knows who's going to win that game? It's going to be.
Oh, you're not going to make a pick.
Listen to me.
Come on.
It's going to be closer than the experts think.
I'm leaving. I am. He's not going to make a pick. He's on the Bradley County Board of Education. He's not going to make a pick, Bridget. She cheered at Bradley.
I know.
She's got her cheering.
Wait a second. She was a Bradley girl and then Walker Valley.
Her and Paul Cretton.
I know.
They went on up there.
In fact, we were talking about Amy Guerin earlier. Amy and Paige Redmond and Paul Cretton and myself and Turner Jackson, we used to play 3-on-3 basketball, and those young ladies would just fill it up. I would quit.
Contest.
Bless their heart.
We do have Senator Hagerty, your old friend, coming up at 8 a.m. And actually, these guys are here for an official reason, which we're going to get into. We're going to take a quick break, get into that in just a moment. Bridget, I'm going to go back over to you, though. We've got a big poll going this morning. Who's going to win, Bradley or Cleveland? Bridget, tell us all about it.
Yeah, so you can call us or text us this morning, 614-6499. Call us on the Volunteer Ridipest Mix line or text us on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. Again, our number 614-6499. Call or text us this morning.
Do you want to discuss the text that you and I just got from someone?
I think as a director of schools, she should say Bradley's going to win.
Listen, you've come in here.
But understand this. I love Bradley and I love Cleveland. I love this community.
Get out.
I serve it as a part-time as a school board person, but I serve full-time as a First Baptist Church pastor.
Bridget, Dr. Linda Cash had just texted Jeff and myself, and she said, "Come on, Jeff, go Bears." I mean, it's like you forgot I haven't seen this before in my life. This is on. He's got Dion coming tomorrow night, landing on the Cleveland High football field.
Come on.
You have now voiced a rumor publicly that's been going around the last 4 days. I love it.
I'm shocked that you haven't shared that rumor.
We can't even get him to play Cleveland Rocks.
Hey, he shares everything else that doesn't matter. Why would he not say that?
Fried, we coming, baby. We coming. Look at it. Oh, wow. Hey, Austin. Save that one. That's a promo. We're not watching on Mix TV. All right. Well, so you're just going to leave it there.
I'm going to leave it there.
I love this. This is wonderful. All right. Hey. Bridget, I tell you what, we do also need to check our Simmons Bank celebration list. What do you got?
Okay, happy birthday to Darlene Ledford. She is 59 today. Charlie Snyder is 17. She's a student at Walker Valley in the color guard, also the golf and archery teams as well. Lisa Johnson is celebrating today. That is from her mother-in-law. Gina Falk is having a birthday today, a realtor at Keller Williams Cleveland. That is from her family. And then Caroline Wilkins is celebrating a birthday today. Her dad sent that in to us. Call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the Volunteer Ridipest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. Simmons Bank gives you more for a better banking experience with convenience in mind. Call Jamie Kyle, 423-381-3429.
All right, who's going to win, Bradley or Cleveland? 423-614-6499. Thanks to Cleveland High School. They're giving away 4 tickets to tomorrow night's game, and in honor of our 30th anniversary. Plus, Dwayne will have more this afternoon. He'll have another 4 tickets to give away.
When most people think of plumbing and electrical supply houses,
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight. .com. Bank accounts too low? Check into cash. So where do you go? .com. Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com.
Hey listeners, there's a new buzz Tuesdays at noon, the voice of We the People. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
The summer sales event is on at Cleveland Ford, and I'm here to tell you the car business is back. Cleveland Ford's inventory is back with over 100 new Fords in stock. Discounts are back, so prices are down, interest rates are down, and rebates are up. In addition to all that, Cleveland Ford has up to $2,000 in trade assistance cash available that you can use as a down payment or to pay off your trade. So hurry into Cleveland Ford today, because with all they've got going on, now is the time to buy.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. You have the potential to earn over $21 an hour with new progressive pay rates, a $2 night shift premium, plus you're eligible to earn a $5,000 stay bonus. Peyton's in Cleveland has open interviews every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. and then from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation put out a press release yesterday, said that a 46-year-old woman from Decatur lit a home on fire with two people inside. Laura Huckabee arrested on Saturday. The TBI said it happened on October 10th in the 19,000 block of North Nopone Valley Road. And the investigation is continuing. Huckabee is in the Meigs County Jail on a $50,000 bond. The Bradley County Sheriff's Office arrested a woman accused of committing burglaries at two homes. Frida Darlene Garrett, charged with 2 counts each of aggravated burglary, theft over $2,500. This is the area, by the way, of Dalton Pike and also a home on Durkee Road, 2 different homes. She is in the Garrett in the Bradley County Jail on a $20,000 bond. She also has outstanding warrants in Polk County and also in Floyd County, Georgia. And we are standing by here in about, the top of the hour at 8 o'clock. Senator Bill Hagerty will join us live from Washington for a very timely interview about all of the things happening, especially the Israeli situation and the war in Israel. That is taking place right now. By the way, Senator Hagerty is on the Senate Foreign Relations Committee. So he'll have a lot of light, as much as he can, to shed on this. We'll do that at 8 a.m. And that is a quick news update. Back in just a second here.
This news update is brought to you by Rick's Plumbing Service, a family-owned business specializing in new commercial and residential plumbing. Call Jason or Josh at Rick's Plumbing Service, 423-595-6143. Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on North Lee Highway and anytime at donledford.com. Crews are working an accident I-75 southbound just before White Oak Mountain, so it's causing a backup past exit 20 this morning, so be aware of that. The accident is in the median, so it's on the shoulder there, so both lanes open, but it is still causing a delay there. So I-75 southbound, the accident is just before White Oak Mountain. We'll be sure to keep you up to date. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Selwood Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty.
Gary Austin says Lovingood is weak.
Gary Austin was one of the best defensive backs of Bradley history. He's an unbelievable guy.
Diana Melton, Andrew Johnson Bank. Andy Griffith is now 4 p.m. on Channel 12. And Go Bears. Diana was a cheerleader at Bradley Central High School.
I like that. She knows what's going on.
I don't have your mic on, which the people said thank you. Tom Cassida. Happy wife, happy life. What is that referring to?
I don't know. I think he's referring to, I'll make sure Rachel's happy with my verbiage. But I will make a pick.
Andy Jenkins out at Lake Forest. He thinks that Mix 104.1 in honor of our 30th anniversary, that caller 30 should get $30,000.
Per kid.
Great idea.
Excuse me?
$30,000 per kid. I'm taking it up from 20.
Okay. Well, that's Andy Jenkins. The other guy's Dusty from Southland. He said it in the ad. If you call him, you can get $20K.
Yeah.
Which I tried to do, and sadly, is the money here yet?
I haven't seen it.
And his wife is great with child, and is going to deliver at some point, any moment. It's what he said yesterday.
Yes.
So I said, well, I'd go to the hospital and meet him. It's fine. We got Southland Finance. You're supposed to be able to call them and get $20,000. That's what you're saying, by the way.
Yeah.
And I did hear that. Mm-hmm. Hey, guys, before we go to the senator here in about 3 minutes, I know there's a very special thing happening at First Baptist Cleveland. Tell me what's going on.
Yeah, so a couple of things. This is a big Sunday. Everybody's back from fall break, and Pastor Jordan, in light of the things that are going on around the world, has adjusted his message plans a little bit. And so earlier this week, he let us know that he has decided to preach a message about why every Christian should stand with Israel. And so we just want to let everybody know that's definitely one you want to check out and listen to. We invite you to First Baptist Cleveland. That's a big deal in our world right now. And so that's on social media if you want to share that or let people know. But why every Christian should stand with Israel. It'll be on air here on Mix 104. And, of course, it'll be live streamed from the church and on Mix TV, Facebook, and all of that. And so that's a big deal. We're having a lot of fun about Bradley Cleveland, and that comes around every year. But there's some things happening in our world right now that are very important, and it's important that we know where God stands on those issues. And so Pastor Jordan's going to deliver a message about that, and we're all looking forward to it. And then that's not all that happens on Sunday. We've got a lot more taking place over the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, we have a worship night Sunday night also at 6 o'clock. Good time of fellowship afterwards, ice cream and fellowship time, but a strong worship night and prayer time at 6 o'clock on Sunday night. It'll be a great time of fellowship plus worshiping the Lord, and it'll be a great night at 6 o'clock at First Baptist Church. And you know what? You don't have to just listen. You can come. The church services are 8, 9, 10:15, and 11:30. So you have 4 to choose from, and I know you like the 11:30 service.
Yeah, as late as I can get. Now, because what I want to see Jordan, just see if he can make it. It's an endurance test. Quickly, we've got about a minute here till we have to talk with, well, not have to talk, but talking with Senator Hagerty. So Kelly Canals preached last Sunday at First Baptist, and he told a story about him climbing a tree.
Yes, sir.
That his little boy, had flown some kind of a model airplane or something into a tree. Paxton, okay. So you were at the Canals home a couple of nights ago, and you called me from there, and you put him on the phone. And I said, Kelly, I said, there is a way to preach evangelistically.
Right.
And Bridget, speaking of which, she speaks evangelistically quite a bit. Some would call it the untruth or lying, quite frankly. But I said, Kelly, there is no way that you really climbed that tree. And he claims he did. I said, now, if that were my child, if that was Holden Hartline, and he had flown a model plane into a tree, I'd say, honey, look, I know you wanted the plane. Daddy ain't climbing a tree.
Right.
You buy another one. It's on you now.
It wouldn't shock your kid that you're not going to climb that tree.
I ain't going to climb the tree.
But
did Kelly really climb the tree? We need to delve into this.
But all the Canals kids, all of them, that he has several of them now, all of them have great faith in Kelly Canals, and he would go to the extreme for his kid.
He oversold it.
Come on now. Unbelievable communicator.
Really. Well, he was great, but,
really?
But
Yeah,
climbing the tree, taking a little too far.
And Hartline, I'm going to make a prediction right here.
Go ahead.
I've put it off
too
long.
We go.
Right here before Senator Hagerty, who my youngest son works for, right, Loving Good.
That's right.
And the fact of it is, in a closer than the experts say, here at the 8 o'clock hour, the Bradley Bears will beat Cleveland by 3 points. And it'll be a close one. It'll be a nail-biter. And everybody will be talking about this game for the years because Deion Sanders will come walking across the 50-yard line. And Ben Garcia will hit the song, and they will win.
So you've got Ben Garcia telling you that Deion's coming. We coming. And you're believing it.
Absolutely.
All right. I tell you what, we are going to go to the Senator here in just a few moments. Stand by for that. Mix 104.1. It is 8:01. Good morning, everybody.
Choosing the right health care plan for you and your family can be overwhelming. Direct Primary Care Associates' new pharmacy benefits is the best choice for you and your family. With personalized attention, convenient telemedicine options, and free generic medications, Direct Primary Care Associates Pharmacy Benefits offers everything you need to keep you and your family healthy and happy. Say goodbye to long wait times, rushed appointments, and unexpected medical bills. Visit our website to learn more about how Direct Primary Care Associates can provide the best healthcare experience for you and your family. Direct Primary Care Associates, affordable healthcare for all.
Mix 104.1 and Honda Cleveland are giving one deserving firefighter in our area a chance to win a 2023 Honda Civic. Nominate your favorite firefighter today at mymix1041.com.
The Smart Factory Institute presents the 9th annual Peak Performance Symposium on October 20th at the Smart Factory in the Pye Center in Cleveland. Join industry peers as they share manufacturing best practices and speak on a variety of advanced manufacturing topics while learning how manufacturers are maintaining a competitive advantage in the areas of trade, technology, and talent. This year's symposium is sponsored by Mueller and will conclude with a tour of the Duracell manufacturing facility. Tickets are limited. Register at peakperformanceinc.com.
Did you know that drinking and driving is a leading cause of traffic fatalities? It kills more than 28 people in the United States every day. That means one person every 52 minutes.
This weather forecast is brought to you by the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry, Dr. Ken Beard, Dr. Brian Beard, and Dr. Baylor Terrell. Call them at 423-476-6541 or visit them online at centerforcosmeticdentistry.com.
Now, from Local 3 News, it's coverage you can count on.
A cool, crisp start to your Thursday. We're going to warm up to 71 degrees. Clouds building in through the day on Thursday with a chance of a few spotty showers in the afternoon. Rain likely overnight into early Friday morning, and then we'll have clouds with a few spotty showers possible Friday afternoon. The high Friday only 69 degrees. Moving into the weekend, nice fall weather. Cool mornings in the 40s, highs in the low 70s both Saturday and Sunday. Download the Local 3 weather app, free for iPhone and Android. I'm Chief Meteorologist David Carnes for the Local 3 Storm Alert Team.
This weather forecast is brought to you by the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry, Dr. Ken Beard, Dr. Brian Beard, and Dr. Baylor Terrell. Call them at 423-476-6541 or visit them online at centerforcosmeticdentistry.com.
All right, I think we're got it ironed out. We are joined by Senator Bill Hagerty live from Washington. Good morning, Senator.
Good morning, Steve. Good morning.
I'm sorry about that. Maybe you can send some of the funding we were going to send to Iran and send it to our phone. That'd be very nice if you could.
It would be a far better use of the funds than this is the world's greatest sponsor of terror, which is what the Biden administration seemed to have planned.
Well, I do want to that's part of what I want to talk about this morning with you, Senator. But let's begin, though, in Israel. You obviously are a member of the Senate Foreign Relations Committee. What can you tell us about what's happening in Israel at this time?
Well, the situation is incredibly tense in Israel, as you know. The death count is north of 1,300 people. The hostage count is continuing to climb. We've got 30 Americans dead and 12 or 13 Americans as hostage. I've heard both numbers from officials here at this point in time. I think one of the biggest problems that we've got is that $6 billion payment that you're talking about. That was for 5 hostages for Iran. That puts a $1.2 billion price tag on every American's head. I don't know what the Biden administration was thinking in doing that, not realizing that they're going to endanger every American. The terrorists from Hamas went out and made an aggressive effort to capture as many hostages as they can, and they're going to start trading. and they're going to be expecting big numbers and big concessions thanks to what the Biden administration is doing.
We're joined by Senator Bill Hagerty live from Washington. So, as far as where we are here, and let me I tell you what. Let's go back to what happened at the bombing of the hospital. Now we're getting some reporting this morning that intelligence officials in the United States and in Israel are laying this on the Palestinian group, the Islamic Jihad. What do you know about that, or what can you tell us?
Well, it appears that the Palestinian Islamic Jihad launched the rocket. The rocket failed to hit its target. In fact, it hit a hospital, but they were prepared immediately to blast that out. And the left-leaning media here in the United States and many points around the world were very quick to blame the Israelis for this. It's amazing to me how much we've seen the media compromised on all of this, Steve. It's really disgusting. The fact is that you have people on college campuses. You've got, the quote-unquote leaders in the media that seem to be supporting the murder of innocent people, of elderly people, of babies, that sort of thing, all in the name of supporting the Hamas and the jihad that's underway right now in Israel and the Middle East. It's just, to me, absolutely shocking. It's un-American, and the fact that it's being supported at all by news outlets here in America is just absolutely stunning.
Do you, what are you hearing as far as other nations, including, we talked about Iran, there's reports of other nations maybe joining in here in some way. What are you hearing about that?
Well, probably the greatest concern right now, Steve, is Hezbollah coming from Lebanon. So to Israel's northern border sits Lebanon. Within there, you've got another one of Iran's proxy groups, Hezbollah. They have no means of support. They don't have any industry, anything of that nature. They don't have any oil resources. What they have is Iran, which is a pipeline to them. This is simply another Iranian proxy, just like Hamas. They are funded by Iran. It's Iranian missiles that they've got, 150,000 to be precise. They've got a complete arsenal there at Israel's northern border, and I think the thing we're watching most closely right now is whether that northern front opens up, Steve. You've also got, a number of things brewing around the world where, they've got dissidents that are marching on U.S. embassies, things of that nature. Those are smaller skirmishes that I think are eminently manageable, but I think the biggest concern that we've got is what happens to the north there in Israel. And we've got two carrier strike groups that have moved into the eastern Mediterranean, the Gerald Ford and the Eisenhower. If you've not seen one of those, I tell you, it's an impressive show of American military force. So we've got that military force moving into the Eastern Med. That's going to send a strong message into Lebanon and to any place else that might think about entering this fray. But at the same time, we need to be sending the right messages from a diplomatic and an economic standpoint. This is where the Biden administration needs to go back to school and learn how this all works. I served as a diplomat. I'm the only senator in the United States Senate that has served as a diplomat to a major country. You've got to make your diplomatic and economic posture line up with your military posture in order to achieve maximum deterrence, which means we need to snap back every sanction that we have. We need to put maximum pressure back on Iran. We need to choke off the flow of funds that Biden has allowed to just flourish since he's come into office. He's been looking the other way, not enforcing sanctions on Iran, and what we've seen is that their revenues from illicit oil sales have gone up to the tune of tens of billions of dollars. Those are the funds that they're using to fund Hamas and Hezbollah.
We're joined by United States Senator from the volunteer state, Bill Hagerty, live from Washington on a very busy morning this morning. The president has announced he will address the nation tonight at 8 o'clock. He will talk, according to the initial reports about the address, talk about supporting Israel, but also supporting Ukraine. The minority leader of the United States Senate, Senator Mitch McConnell of Kentucky, is also, he appears to support tying funding of Israel and Ukraine together. What's your thought on that, Senator?
Well, I think if they're going to get any funding through, they're going to have to tie it to funding to support and secure our southern border. You think about the number of people that we've seen come across our border. We have no idea who's coming into America. And these terrorists are out and they're on the move. They had to shut down the United States House and Senate yesterday because of Hamas sympathizers that were protesting right here on our soil. They need to shut our southern border down before they help other countries protect their own borders. I think you're going to see many people, certainly the Republican side, saying that that's going to be a condition to do anything else As much as we may sympathize with the situation in Israel, we also have to also protect our own nation, our own sovereignty, and our own borders. And right now, we have captured people coming from Iran into the United States of America through the southern border. We have people on the terror watch list. We've got to shut this down immediately. The Biden administration continues to not want to address it, to look the other way. Again, they want to maximize the flow of people into the United States to stem the tide of folks that are leaving these blue states like California, like New York, like New Jersey. They're trying to maintain, their numbers in the Congress, because congressional seats and electoral votes are decided based on the number of people, not citizens, but the number of people in any given state. That's why you've got these sanctuary cities located in the blue states where they're trying to stem the tide. They should just change their policies. That would keep people from fleeing from these states, and secure our border, which is another aspect of what we've got to be addressing right now.
Senator, you just mentioned the protest, and I was watching yesterday afternoon the protest, the Hamas sympathizers, as you said. Just this is a really a layman's question, I guess. Someone said to me yesterday, and it's a great question and one for you. How do people get into the United States Capitol? Someone said to me, if we walked in, we'd probably be tackled. How does that happen?
Well, the United States Capitol is actually open. You've got to go through a security screen. They're going to put you through the same type of screening process that you go through at an airport. But the Capitol is the people's capital. I've always made that argument. People ought to be able to come in and see their representatives. So it's not hard to do that whatsoever. Certainly, you can't come in with carrying a weapon and that type of thing. That's the screening process. But anybody's allowed to come in, and that's not the case over at the White House. They've got that thing sealed down, as tight as a drum.
And I know you led the charge
the Capitol's open.
Yeah, you led the charge to reopen the U.S. Capitol. Joined by Senator Bill Hagerty, live from Washington. Another question here, and something you're in the news about this morning also is what we talked about originally, the $6 billion to fund or going to Iran. You have come out with a bill along with one of your colleagues, Senator Scott of Florida, to revoke that. Tell me about that.
Well, it's just the tip of the iceberg. I think it was an incredible misjudgment for the Biden administration to ever get into negotiating with that type of funding for hostages. They did a one-for-one trade. That is 5 Iranians for 5 Americans. That should have been enough. They topped it off with $6 billion. That icing on the cake is a $1.2 billion price tag on the head of every American. This was the trade that the Biden administration negotiators, and they must be the worst in the world, this is the trade that they made. It's received such massive pushback that the Biden administration has, quote, frozen the funds. They've not allowed it to make the final step into the Iranian coffers. But you need to step back, Steve, and put this in a broader context. Since Joe Biden came into office, and look, in the previous administration, I served in the Trump administration. I was U.S. ambassador to Japan. My job was to get the Japanese to stop buying Iranian crude oil. We did that in Japan. We did that around the world. We shut down their biggest customers. We brought Iranian funds down to below $8 billion. Joe Biden comes into office in 2021, and it's like a hockey stick. They stop enforcing the sanctions. Illicit oil sales are just flowing out of Iran. And what we've seen is tens of billions of dollars come flowing in. And those funds are what's being used right now to attack Israel. They're being used to attack Americans. They're being used to fund this Iranian war machine that is supporting Russia and Ukraine. All of this is Joe Biden playing both sides of the fence, just like he's funding the war in Ukraine, because Joe Biden's driven the price of oil up through the roof because he took the decision to attack the U.S. domestic oil industry, raising oil prices around the world. The biggest beneficiary of that's Vladimir Putin. He's using those funds to attack Ukraine. This is all interrelated. It's all tied to terrible policy decisions that Joe Biden has made that he will not acknowledge. He needs to get out of the business of waging war on American industry and get into the business of producing American energy independence.
Senator Bill Hagerty, live from Washington, to another topic, obviously probably the top story domestically, and that is the situation in the House of Representatives. Senator, we've never seen anything like it that I know of. It looks like Jim Jordan is not going to be the Speaker. They're going to try another vote today, but early reports this morning are that he's going to lose even more support. What do you make of this situation over there?
Well, it's the democratic process, and as they say, it's a messy process here in America, but it's a better process than any other country. Whoever they decide to choose, I'm happy to work with them. We need to get back to work. We need to start working on the appropriations measures. I don't want to see us in another one of these massive omnibus spending bills at the end of the year. So, my encouragement to them is figure out who you want to be your leader and install them. We're ready to work with them.
Well, for the second time in a row on your appearances, we're joined by one of your longtime friends, Reverend Jeff Lovingood, is actually in the studio this morning. Senator, would you like to say good morning to him?
Oh, that's great. Jeff is a great friend.
He's
good
here
morning,
too
Jeff.
much.
Good morning, Senator. How are you doing today?
Well, I'm doing as well as might be expected, Jeff.
Well,
circumstances which are pretty stressful.
Here's where I want to go, though, just for a moment. So, the University of Tennessee will go to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, for the third Saturday in October, Senator. This Saturday, 3:30, right here on Mix 104.1. We're about a 25-year partner of UT. Anyway, what do you think happens here? Of course, yes, you're a senator from Tennessee, so tell me what happens.
Listen, I'm looking forward to a huge victory. I mean, that was so exciting when the Vols took on the Crimson Tide there in Knoxville. I think they're still looking for the goalpost. So, I think it's going to be an exciting game. Jeff's son Riley is a great former player for the great University of Tennessee team, championship player. I'm so happy to have him on my team. But I'm feeling very optimistic about our chances.
Jeff Lovingood.
Well, I think the senator is right about, he's right on every issue that I've heard him speak about this morning, from our foreign affairs and his expertise in foreign affairs, his domestic thoughts also with the southern border issues. You think about what's happened in Ukraine, what you thinking about what's happening in China with Taiwan, you think about the Middle East, all three areas across the world. You think about our southern border. It's time for great leadership, and I think with Senator Hagerty, we have a man representing Tennessee that has unbelievably strong leadership. And I think what you'll see out of the University of Tennessee, you'll see strong leadership on Saturday. I think we have a great coach. We have, I think, one of the best offensive lines we've had in years. We have one of the top running games, unbelievable defensive line. And so I think it'll be an old-fashioned slugfest. General Neyland would love it, and I think Tennessee will win by 3.
You've lost your mind. You have lost your mind. I'm sorry.
Thinking, Steve. I like the way Jeff is thinking.
All right. Senator, we know you're busy. I won't let you go. I really appreciate you calling us this morning.
Great to be with you both. Thanks, Steve.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Senator
Jeff.
Bill Hagerty, what was going on in the background there?
I was worried.
Was it more protesters? Some of Bridget's family got in the Capitol, it sounds like.
Yeah.
I tell you what, we're going to go back to Jeff and Stephen. We've got a couple of special things happening at First Baptist Cleveland on Sunday. But before that, Bridget, I tell you what, let's get a check of the streets right here. What's going on?
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland Mix Highway Patrol Report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on North Lee Highway, and anytime at donledford.com. Crews are still working that accident on the interstate. It's I-75 southbound in Bradley County just before you get to White Oak Mountain. Looks like it has just cleaned up and is out of the way. The THP officer there is driving off as we speak. So, but still expect delays back toward exit 20. A little bit of a slow go there. So that should be cleared up here shortly. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. This traffic report is brought to you by the Cleveland Family YMCA, where all are welcome with membership solutions for everyone, regardless of income. Find out more at ymcachattanooga.org.
All right. Thank you, Bridget. I tell you what, we're going to take a quick break here, 19 after 8. If you're just joining us and maybe you came in toward the end of the interview with Senator Hagerty, very interesting interview from his standpoint there. You can go back and watch it on mixtv.tv. We'll have that later this morning. Bridget, we are running a contest this morning regarding the Bradley-Cleveland game tomorrow night.
That's right. Yeah, we want to know who you think is going to win the big game tomorrow, Bradley at Cleveland. So you can call us or text us this morning, 614-6499. Again, call or text 614-6499. Let us know who you think is going to win the game, and then that will be your entry into that big contest. We have 4 tickets to give away to the Bradley at Cleveland game tomorrow night.
All right, so thanks to Cleveland High School for donating those tickets in honor of our Mix 30th anniversary here at Mix 104.1. Also, Best Buy Metals giving away 2 tickets to the Georgia at Tennessee game November 18th. You can call or text your entry in for that. That prize, going to give that away tomorrow at 5 o'clock. You can do the same thing, like Bridget told you. Sell with Darren Miller text line, EXP Real Estate, 423-614-6499, or call our volunteer Ritapest Mix line, the same number, 423-614-6499. This half hour of Mix Mornings sponsored by Refined Looks Plastic Surgery and the Hayes Hand Center.
Whether you're looking for a settled...
Did you know that drinking and driving is a leading cause of traffic fatalities? It kills more than 28 people in the United States every day. That means 1 person every 52 minutes. Statistically, young people are the most at risk to drink and drive, but not everyone's doing it. Don't drink and drive.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway, and we will overpay for your old car today. High mileage, cosmetic issues, that's okay. Rusted, busted, can't be trusted, all trade-ins are welcome. Just bring us your old car as is. Don't even wash it. You'll be shocked of how much I'm willing to pay for your old car in any condition. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where selling your car is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfast bake goodness into your morning. Choose a biscuit with sausage and egg, biscuit and gravy, or a country fried steak biscuit. Any 2, just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
Thank you for calling Logan Thompson. This is Ashley.
You get a yearly checkup, shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Pumpkin spice cake bites, the all-new autumn caramel crunch latte, all of that available through the end of this month. And then November 1st, they'll be debuting their holiday menu. So go by, take advantage of everything pumpkin there at Scooter's Coffee, Keith Street in front of Leisure Time Bowling, and also in Sweetwater.
All right, let's go to the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center, 824.
When Elmer and Joy Murray started making mattresses, the company was called Made by Murray, or Murray Made. Thank you for continuing to support the same family-owned and locally made business, Mermaid Mattress.
All right, for today, mostly cloudy skies during the day, a high of 71, partly cloudy skies this evening, and then rain moving in late tonight and overnight with a low of 54. And then for tomorrow, rain showers during the morning, partly cloudy later in the afternoon, a high of 71, clear skies tomorrow evening with a low of 42, and then mostly sunny on Saturday with a high of 77. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 46 degrees.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Bradley Concrete and Lamcon Ready Mix, family-owned business serving Cleveland for over 40 years. Call them at 423-479-4541 or visit lamcon.us to find out more.
Right. Oh, fine. 825. Are you still here? Jeff Levingood and Beasley been here for 2 hours.
Well, you know what? It's just a great time to spend together. I was curious on how many people already have their Christmas tree up before November.
Like right now?
Yes. I bet you people already have their Christmas tree up. Most all people have already shopped for most of their gifts.
You know, oh God. You know who does have their tree up, I guarantee you? Richie Hughes.
No.
Richie has his tree up, guarantee you.
Well, he learned that from Miss Brenda, you know.
Well, that's right.
Dale, they already have their tree up, bless their heart.
All year.
They're the greatest people in the world, but they might have their tree up.
That's a good question. Now, let me say this. Anyone who has their tree up, first of all, I would not publicly admit it. But now there are people, November 1st. Now, Bridget starts listening to Christmas music September 1. You still do that?
Yeah, typically.
Well, she's getting ready for the Christmas presentation at Mount Olive, and the choir's going to go singing.
God in heaven.
Am I right, Bridget?
Lord.
Right.
Oh, yeah. What are we doing this year? Grandma got run over by a reindeer. Is that what we're doing, Bridget?
No.
What's happening over there? Gary Sears got punctured with. Oh, I got to be in a meeting with Gary today, so I better be nice.
He's a good man.
That's not what you said off the air.
He's a good man.
You're talking about the Church of God.
I want to tell you 2 or 3 other things that are happening at First Baptist.
Okay, come on.
Sunday's a big Sunday, and Sunday night, unbelievable Sunday night with a worship night, fellowship afterwards. And then I want 2 things I want you to hear. On November the 2nd at 6:30 in the morning, all the men in the community, we're going to have a men's breakfast, and Mr. Frank Walker is going to come and share his story about the Lord, what the Lord's done in his life, and about local mission. 6:30, all men in the community, First Baptist Church at 6:30 on November 2nd. Last but not least, and I get this question asked all the time from the ladies in the community, when are we going to do another well event? Because we have scores of ladies that go to that. And it's going to be on November the 5th, Sunday night, 6 o'clock. All the ladies in the community before the Thanksgiving and the Christmas holidays, they're going to have a special well event for ladies on November 5th at 6 o'clock.
Well, hopefully we'll hear more about that with Rachel and maybe Ukiah and some others want to come in. Stephen Beasley, one more reminder about a special sermon on Sunday with Pastor Easley, who, by the way, guarantees a lot of bacon, I'm sure, at that men's breakfast.
Right.
Is what he says every time.
They are all big bacon people, but just like coffee, I'm not allowed I don't eat bacon anymore.
You don't need any caffeine, by the way. You need decaf.
Absolutely.
All right. Stephen, no kidding. Big sermon.
Yeah, so this is an important time in our world, obviously, as we've talked about already this morning with Senator Hagerty and as we've been watching the news. And Pastor Jordan thought it would be appropriate to take a moment and talk about why every Christian should stand with Israel. So he has that message this Sunday morning. Of course, we want to invite everybody to be a part of that. So we have 4 services on Sunday. Those are at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10:15 and 11:30. Pastor will be preaching all of those. Of course, this will be in Ottawa as well, at Spirit City Church in Ottawa. So if you're in the Ottawa area and you want to catch this message, you can do that at Ottawa Middle School. And you'll see Kelly Knaus there and this message from Pastor Jordan, why every Christian should stand with Israel. And then obviously that'll be playing here on Mix TV. That'll be on the radio live as well. It's an important time in our world, and this is an important message. God has a lot to say about Israel, and so Pastor Jordan's going to open the Bible and share that with us.
Very timely. Gentlemen, thank you very much. So I want to go back. If you weren't with us about an hour ago, Jeff Levengood finally, really after it seemed a pressure campaign from Dr. Linda Cash, the director of Bradley County Schools, who texted Levengood and myself, you finally went with your alma mater, Bradley, by 3 over Cleveland.
Well, it's a tough choice because it's at Benny Monroe Stadium. And Deion Sanders. Can you believe Garcia said that Deion Sanders will be coming in? And I want to tell you something. Jay Garcia better hit the music.
We coming.
And I'm telling you, he's a coming.
What's he going to do when he walks off that plane? Show me.
I can't do it all.
Oh, yeah. He was almost Pentecostal for 2 minutes.
Well, you know.
All right.
Bless their heart.
Guys, thanks. Hey, and I guess, Beasley, all the information on the website of First Baptist?
Everything's right there. If you need to know anything about First Baptist Cleveland, you can go to firstbaptistcleveland.com. You can go to spiritcitychurch.com. You can follow all the social media channels, First Cleveland, look for all that stuff. You can catch the story of what God's doing in our church and around our community. So anything you need to know, it's all right there. All right. Or you can text 614-6499 and let Bridget know who's going to win, Bradley or Cleveland, or which side you're going to sit on.
That's a good one.
Which is, y'all are a house divided, so are we. We've got some decisions to make.
And also at the game, you're a house divided. Oh, yeah. I didn't mean that.
I don't know. He's got a radio voice. You know that voice.
He did the news for a while.
I know it, but bless his heart, we had to.
I know. You had to keep him.
He's all good.
One of the most. I just want to confirm for the community on air, on record, that Steve Hartline talks like this all the time. This is not his radio voice. He wakes up in the morning. Good morning, Jennifer. Hope you're doing well today.
He's awake when I went.
Yeah, you get here like 3:30 in the morning, right? Early. Got to hit the Whitney Houston at 6. That's one of my favorite things about this town. If you turn this station on at 6 a.m. in the morning, first thing that happens is Whitney Houston sings the Star Spangled Banner.
That's right, and and we're going to change that out next year. It's going to be Levengood. We're going to get him to sing.
All right.
I think it's safe.
All right, I'll set my clock for 6:05.
Thanks so much. And tell you what, we're going to take a quick break right here. Be back in just a second.
This news update is brought.
Larry has already sold hundreds of them over the last few days. It's obviously going to be the place to be tomorrow night, the traditional rivalry game, Bradley at Cleveland, and the Town Squire has your tickets. Hey, if you go buy your tickets at Town Squire, don't forget it's cash only, and that's pretty much it. So head over there. Larry opens at 9:30. I'd go ahead and get my tickets early, especially this year. Weather's looking great tomorrow night. Should be a great night. Bradley at Cleveland. We keep saying that. Make sure you realize that. At Benny Monroe Stadium tomorrow night. Bridget, we're having people guess this morning because at 9 a.m. we're going to give away 4 tickets to this game. Bradley at Cleveland tomorrow night, kickoff 7 o'clock. What are we hearing from the people?
Okay, and just stop me whenever you're ready because we have a bunch. Tracy Forgy says Bradley wins 35-14. Coach Amy Tinsley says the Bears. Jody Raymer says Bradley Bears for the win. Felix Cross says Bradley as well. Molly White says Bradley. Tristan and Jean say go Bears. Terry Murray says Bradley Central.
Terry Murray.
Yeah.
She's paid by Bradley, so that makes sense.
Marcel Enals. Good morning, Marcel. Says Bradley wins. God bless and go Bears.
Hello, Marcel.
Yeah. Daniel White says Bradley. Let's see. Paige McGuire says go Bradley. They will beat Cleveland. Brian Trotter says he'll be sitting with his wife. Happy wife, happy life. And as always, go Bears.
Well, hey, Brian, didn't you both go to Bradley? I mean, we're talking. Beasley was talking about these marriages where maybe the husband and wife went different places. Did Trotter not understand that? He claims he's voted best DJ, which, by the way, there were some hanging chads there, Brian. But anyway,
is the best.
I love Brian Trotter.
Michael Truelove says, Bears beat the Raiders tomorrow and win a district title next week. Big Blue going to get a big black attack. So.
Come on.
Let's see. This says the solution for a house divided is to sit on the home side of each game. The schools take turns hosting the game, so this is how you always see the front side of the band's performance as well.
Boring. Who said that?
Let's see.
Do we know?
No.
Not. Well, you need to remain anonymous. That's the most boring thing I've ever heard in my life.
Allie Truelove says, my bestie Bears are going to beat Cleveland. So hard, even their football players' future grandchildren are going to feel it.
Oh my word!
Wow.
Hey, now listen, I want some people to call in and do this like live on the air. This text stuff, it's fine. I know it's convenient. I'm ready for some people to call in. And I want to hear you talking about it because we're not going to be doing this tomorrow morning. We'll be at Cleveland High School, football Friday morning with Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. But who wants to call and say this on the air? You know, Loving Good, I mean, he folded like a cheap tent earlier. Then, you know, he gets that text from Dr. Linda Cash. All of a sudden, he's whistling Dixie for Bradley. I mean, that was embarrassing. What's he running for? All right, what do you got?
Brooke Truelove says, go Bears. This person, let me see if there's a name here, says the Bears by 50.
Maybe a couple more here. We got it.
Layla Walker. Oh, that's for Mix 30. Let's see.
Layla trying to win the Tennessee Georgia tickets?
Yes, that's right. And then Yvonne May is his Andrew's sister. She said the Bradley-Cleveland game is always up for grabs when they face each other. If both teams can remember to have good attitudes and play like they know they can and not get so many penalties, it'll be a great game. Both teams have great athletes and deserve to win. I'm a Bradley girl, so I wish both teams the best. My kids went to all three high schools, so I'm for the best sportsmanship that makes them winners to me. That's very nice. You're going to say, what's she running for?
No, here's what I'm going to say. She's at the Bradley County Sheriff's Office, so I'm not really going to say anything because she's packing. I ain't saying anything. But, dear God, I mean, she obviously is taking after her sister Zandra, and she's being paid by the word, apparently. What? You got another one?
Gloria Mosier says the Cleveland Blue Raiders will win. Let's see.
Gloria played in the Cleveland High School band, by the way.
Sonny Cluse says the Bradley Bears. This person says CHS alumni picks Bradley to win tomorrow night. That's James Medlin.
What?
That's James Medlin. Yeah.
Said that? Okay, let's get a check of the forecast, and we do have to move on here. And thank you. Keep doing it. Got till 9. Who's going to win tomorrow night, Bradley or Cleveland? We got 4 tickets to the game up for grabs, courtesy of Cleveland High School. And thanks to Al Morris, athletic director. He gave those tickets in honor of our 30th anniversary here. And you can call or text in. Volunteer Redapest Mix Line. Call 423-614-6499 or text the Sell with Darren Miller text line. Darren at eXp Real Estate. He will sell your house fast for cash at text in 423-614-6499. Folks, I'm telling you, got to have your name on it. We have to have your name if you're going to be in the drawing here, and that goes for any of our text contest, 837.
If you shop for a mattress and they tell you about some long delay because of industry shortages, come to Mermaid Mattress. Buy it today, we'll make it tomorrow, and deliver it the next day. It's all about being local.
For today, we'll have mostly cloudy skies during the day, a high of 72. We'll have partly cloudy skies this evening, and then rain moving in late tonight and overnight with a low of 54. And then for tomorrow, we'll see a few rain showers early in the day, sunshine later in the afternoon, a high of 71. Clear skies tomorrow evening with a low of 43. Mainly sunny on Saturday with a high of 77. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 47 degrees.
This Mix 104.1 Weathercast is sponsored by Life Care Center of Cleveland, celebrating more than 45 years of serving the needs of the aging community. Life Care Center of Cleveland.
It's 104.1. It's the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial Hello Human Kindness. The sports report is sponsored in part by Solutions Finance of Tennessee. Our buddy Ricky Hentz over there. Hey, Ricky, who's going to win tomorrow night? He played at Cleveland High School. Ricky Hentz, who's going to win tomorrow night? Greg Redmond, who's going to win tomorrow night? He played at Cleveland High. They're all at Solutions Finance, Cooks Plaza. Hey, Cleveland High, Lady Raiders volleyball team. All right, let's talk about this. Coached by Amy McGowan. And they have advanced to the state semifinals. They will play today. They beat Houston High School in the quarters. And again, they are the defending state champions. So they will play, they swept Houston High School 3-0. Lady Raiders in Nolensville today at 2:30 Central Time. And if the Lady Raiders win, they advance to the state championship match tomorrow at 4:30 Central Time. So that is, again, what's happening. Cleveland High School Lady Raiders, defending state champions. They're trying to repeat. East Hamilton was eliminated yesterday by Nolensville. So that happened yesterday. The Walker Valley High School Lady Mustangs are the Region 3 AAA Girls Soccer Champions. They defeated Ray County 3-0 last night. Walker Valley will host a sub-state. Again, girls soccer sub-state Saturday night at 7. Big congratulations to Lady Mustangs. The American League Championship Series Game 3 last night. Houston defeated Texas, the Rangers 8-5. Rangers lead 2-1. Tonight, NLCS Game 3. Phillies at the Diamondbacks. That's at 5:07 on TBS. Phillies lead 2-0 in the best of 7. ALCS Game 4 tonight. Astros at the Rangers 8:07 on Fox Sports 1. NFL Thursday Night Football tonight. Jaguars at the New Orleans Saints. That's at 8 o'clock kickoff on Amazon Prime. And tomorrow night, it's the traditional rivalry game, Bradley at Cleveland. Mix 104.1, Dog 101.3 The Buzz, 99.1 FM, and MixTV.tv. We are Southeast Tennessee's football headquarters, supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. Bradley, Cleveland, kickoff 7 o'clock tomorrow night. We'll be at Cleveland High School tomorrow morning with our Football Friday morning, driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. And our triple coverage tomorrow night at Bradley, Cleveland. Mix 104.1, Dog 101.3 The Buzz, and Shelton and I will have it on MixTV.tv. That's all tomorrow night. Get your tickets early at the Town Squire. Larry opens at 9:30. He's already sold hundreds of tickets the last few days. Pure Academy will be at Walker Valley. Pure Academy, by the way, we understand is out of Memphis. They will play kickoff tomorrow night, 7 o'clock at Walker Valley High School. That will be on 99.1 FM and the Mix 104.1 app tomorrow night. Hardy's Friday Night Blitz after the games with Andy Jenkins. You know, hey, Fruitless, is Ryan Lovelace in town tomorrow night? Or who's doing it with Jenkins, Hardy's Blitz?
No clue.
Thank you. And Hardy's Friday Night Blitz tomorrow night, all the scores plus your calls. Do you ever have a clue about anything? Of course not. Nothing.
No.
You have a clue because of me.
I don't know why I should care.
Okay. So that's all happening. Hall of Fame induction tomorrow morning at Cleveland High. Allison Pryor is going in the Hall of Fame. We got her in. We pull her over the goal line tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Did you get her engaged as well? You going to take credit for that?
I'll give Lamar McKenzie at State Farm credit for that. So anyway, Bridget, one more reminder. We've got a very special guest here in a second, but we've got a big contest till 9 a.m. What's happening?
That's right. We want to know who you think is going to win the big game tomorrow night. It's Bradley at Cleveland. So we have 4 tickets up for grabs. You can win 4 tickets to that game, courtesy of our friends there at Cleveland High School and Al Morris in honor of our Mix 30 celebration. So call us or text us this morning, 614-6499. Let us know who you think is going to win.
Speaking of Mix 30, we're going to be joined in just a moment by our friends from Best Buy Metals. Lydia Martin is the regional manager. Best Buy Metals is our Mix 30 partner this week, giving away 2 tickets to the Georgia at Tennessee game, November 18th. If you want to register for that, those will be given away tomorrow at 5 p.m. thanks to Isaac and Angel Libby, everybody at Best Buy Metals. And get registered the same way Bridget just told you. Call or text 423-614-6499 for the Georgia UT tickets from Best Buy Metals.
At CHI Memorial,
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at MayfieldDairy.com. proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
Mix 1041 is celebrating 30 years of being on air. We are celebrating by giving away 30 prizes over 30 weeks. Presented by TVFCU Mortgage. Register today at mymix1041.com.
When I was a kid, I wanted to run my parents' business. At the time, a furniture store, but now a mattress factory. Now, really, I wanted to be president, but then I didn't like the politics.
Well, I wanted to be an FBI agent, but then I became a mom and realized how passionate I am about sleep. I sleep good because we're taking care of our friends and neighbors.
Well, you have a good mattress, too.
That's a good point.
So I guess for over 44 years now, our recipe for success has been rather simple. Just make the best mattresses that we can, offer them at the best price we can to our loyal customers, and hopefully we'll get some more in the Chattanooga area. Now we're into our third generation of leadership with Kristen and Taylor coming on board.
And it's our dream come true. And that's the legacy that we want to pass down to our fourth generation, too.
Mermaid mattress, handmade, hand-delivered.
TV. We welcome in Lydia Martin. She's the regional manager at Best Buy Metals. How are you, Lydia?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing good. And just hearing your conversation here with Bridget, I guess you're a local. Is that right?
That is correct. Born and raised in Cleveland.
Tell us a little about yourself.
So I actually, since I was born and grew up in Cleveland, went to Yates Primary, went to E.L. Ross, Cleveland Middle, Cleveland High School. Actually played volleyball and softball at Cleveland High School, so shout out to them making it to state again.
Got to be proud of them. They're going to play in a semifinal today.
Yeah, absolutely. Hopefully they'll bring that title back.
That's right. So, Lydia, tell us what you do as regional manager at Best Buy Metals.
So, as regional manager, I am focusing more on the western stores. So, we've got Cleveland starting out. We got Chattanooga, Dalton, and Knoxville. So, I work really closely with their sales teams, making sure our sales are good, and working with the community events, and just being really involved with our presence in the community.
You know, and we're getting new people into this area almost daily, really. I talk to my friends in real estate. They tell me, my goodness, we're just getting the secrets out, I think, about how great this area is. So for the new people especially, because a lot of people here, Best Buy Metals just celebrated your 20th anniversary. What can you do for people?
We are a metal roofing manufacturer, but we don't focus just on metal roofing. We also offer metal siding, post-frame building kits. We have a estimating team where homeowners can bring in their plans and give us, their blueprints. We'll work up a plan based off of that, send their estimate to them. We work really closely with contractors, offering contractor training courses. We just offer a large array of services to our community.
I was talking with Isaac Libby, the owner, of course, earlier this week, and it just seems like you now are getting to the fact where I'm talking about repeat business, and people just keep coming back. Why do you think that is?
Bar none, our customer service. We strive to make sure each person that comes in our stores is taken care of, and we make sure they're our number one priority 100% every time.
Well, it's like they become part of the family, and that's what I hear from customers and friends of mine. They really feel like they're a part of the Best Buy Metals family.
Absolutely.
Because it is a family business, quite frankly.
It is, absolutely. And, that's what I enjoyed so much whenever I was doing inside sales, is I got to develop those relationships with contractors and homeowners and really see it from the beginning phases to the end of the phase, where we deliver and that home is done and it looks amazing. So it's really, really fun to get involved with community.
Lydia Martin's a regional manager, Best Buy Metals. What's the advantage over other materials? What's the advantage to this?
So steel siding, steel roofing, it's always going to, durability and longevity of the roofing system or metal siding system is what you get out of other products. We have a 40-year paint warranty, 30-year fade and chalk. That's not to say after 40 years your steel's not going to be just as durable. It's just you may have to repaint after 40 years. So definitely the longevity of those systems.
Lydia Martin, regional manager at Best Buy Metals. How do we get a hold of you, and or just generally, what's the contact at Best Buy Metals?
Yeah, so you can check us out online at bestbuymetalroofing.com, and then you can give our Cleveland local office a call at 423-728-3336.
Well, and I just think the world, and I admire Isaac and Angel and what they've done, and the entire family. It truly is a family atmosphere. Great locally owned business. And let me thank again Best Buy Metals. They are our prize partner this week as part of Mix 30, the 30th anniversary of Mix 1041. And Isaac called me last week, said, Steve, I tell you what, we're going to give away Georgia UT tickets. And I'm telling you, we put that out Monday, and immediately, as you might imagine, we've heard from thousands of people. And so, folks, you can enter. You can do that. You can call or text now. It's also on our website, but call or text if you want to go ahead and enter. Now, if you've already entered, one entry is fine. We've got it. We'll draw tomorrow. You can call or text 423-614-6499. Lydia, great to meet you.
Great to meet you. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming in. We appreciate it. And I tell you what, it's 11 minutes before the hour, and we're back in just a moment here. And we may actually play some music, which it's been a wild morning. Bridget, I think we're going to hit a song here, and we've got more to come. Mix 1041, stand by.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Bender Realty is helping to keep the community thriving during this pandemic by offering no-contact online tools for buyers and sellers in the real estate market.
Especially in this day and time with COVID, it makes a lot of the buyers are not wanting to get out and walk into someone else's home, and even sellers may not want people in their home. We can actually do a virtual tour with our phones and send it to our clients.
Walk through a property without having to actually be there and see all the intricacies of the property and the things that they may or may not want.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work, and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
20 years later, we've grown in many ways, but never out of that same customer-first heart to serve. Doing the right thing simply because it's right will earn your business the right way every day, every year, offering permanent steel roofing and siding at competitive prices, keeping promises, staying on time for both deliveries and pickups, making things right when we come up short. Partners like you are the reason Best Buy Metals exists.
Thank you for the opportunity to serve you.
Come see us.
Hey listeners, there's a new Buzz Tuesdays at noon, the voice of we the people. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
The summer sales event is on at Cleveland Ford, and the car business is back. Inventory's back, discounts are back, and interest rates are down. Cleveland Ford even has trade-in assistance cash available, so hurry to Cleveland Ford today, because now is the time to buy.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one. And there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great. And their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway, and we will overpay for your old car today. High mileage, cosmetic issues, that's okay. Rusted, busted, can't be trusted, all trade-ins are welcome. Just bring us your old car as is. Don't even wash it. You'll be shocked of how much I'm willing to pay for your old car in any condition. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where selling your car is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
to Darlene Ledford, who is 59 today. Charlie Snyder is 17. She's a student at Walker Valley and part of Color Guard, the golf team, and archery team as well. Lisa Johnson is celebrating today. That is from her mother-in-law. Gina Falk is celebrating today, a realtor with Keller Williams Realty in Cleveland, and that is from her family. And then Caroline Wilkins is celebrating today. That is from her dad. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us for tomorrow. We'll take those on the Volunteer Ridipest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. Simmons Bank works hard to help make their customers' dreams come true. Call Ken Do, 423-381-3427.
All right, we are Mix 1041. Good morning. Boy, I tell you, two of our longtime friends are here, Pam Collins, and everybody knows and loves Heather Collins. Good morning, ladies. How are you?
Great. How are you?
I'm doing great. Heather, how in the world are you?
Good, Steve.
Where have you been? I haven't seen you. You been busy?
Yes, I have. I've been helping her out and doing everything. Yeah.
Everybody loves Heather. And how long were you were at Jenkins Deli for a long time? Is that right?
Yeah. Right now,
18 years.
She was there 18 years?
18 years.
Everybody loves her. Everybody loves Heather.
18 years.
Well, I'm so glad to see you. Well, Pam, I tell you, your family is known for doing some wonderful things in this community. Tell me what you're doing here for the Olivia Weatherford Foundation.
We put on, in the past, we have put on haunted cemeteries, and my son and my husband first started doing all this just for fun.
Dennis Collins and Taylor, of course.
Yes, and Taylor came to me earlier this, I guess, probably September, and said, why don't we do this? In fact, it was before Olivia passed away. And so through Bethany McCoy, I made certain that it would be okay, and they said go for it. And we were going to do it in, this was before the foundation was established. Sure. We were going to do it in for St. Jude's in honor of Olivia and all the other children who have passed away or who are currently in treatment. And then the foundation was established, and I thought, let's help our community.
That's right.
The devastation that cancer does to families, and we should be about community.
That's it.
And so
you and your family have always been about our community, and I tell you, I think it's wonderful. So tell us what you're doing. What's happening?
Well, it's on our property, and we have this large planted area, and so we're going to have stages. We're going to have a scarecrow area. Now, we have a lot of animatronics. Oh, wow. In fact, my husband can't tell me I have too much Christmas stuff. Because,
I love that.
Exactly.
That's wonderful.
And we walk in, it's going to be the scarecrows, and then we're going to have the cemetery with grave diggers, and we're going to have live actors in it too.
Really?
And so then we're going to have the ghost section, the witch section, and I'm going to be one of the actors in this area. So,
oh my!
But we're going to have a witch's hut where she's in there with her, fixing her brew. Yep. We're going to werewolves. You name it.
Oh, it's going to be fun. Now, how can people find out more, and also where are you located? Let me back up here. When is this happening?
This is happening for the next 2 Saturdays, the 21st and the 28th, from 7 till 11.
Okay, and where? So tell us.
It's 3412 Willow Oak Circle Northwest. We're just right off Freewell Road in Summerfield Subdivision.
Oh, okay. A Jim Sharp development, as I recall.
Yes.
I used to do those commercials back in the day for Jim and Summerfield. So
exactly. And then on Facebook, I've posted it public on Facebook.
Okay, good.
And then Perry's Petals has flyers. And we are wanting to put some more flyers out. And then we have road signs in certain strategic areas on our side of town.
We're joined by Pam and Heather Collins and a wonderful, wonderful, you call it a haunted trail, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Haunted trail at their property in the Summerfield subdivision. Most of you know where that is, off Freewell Road. The next 2 Saturdays, what are your hours going to be?
7 to 11.
Oh, that's good, Aaron.
Bewitching hours.
Bewitching hours, 7 till 11. Can Dennis stay up till that late? I don't know. I mean, 8 o'clock maybe, 8:30. He's kind of like me.
It's going to be difficult, but yeah, I think he'll do it for the cause.
I think he will. And it all benefits the Olivia Weatherford Foundation. Heather Collins, are you looking forward to all these people coming to your place?
Yes, I am, Steve. Yes, I am.
Are you doing anything with this? Are you going to be in this?
Yeah.
I don't know.
We shouldn't reveal it, maybe.
We're not going to reveal it, but we still have a little bit of decision. She wants to do a little nicer.
Yeah.
You know, Heather.
I know.
But we're gonna. She's gonna blend in. Let's just say that.
That's right. It sounds like a lot of fun.
It's going. I'm looking very forward to it. It's been a effort. I mean, Taylor's been out there working like a Trojan.
Yeah.
He's he has it all roped out with crime tape, and most of the stuff we can't do because until Saturday morning. So everybody pray for no rain.
Yeah, that's right. Looks good right now.
Animatronics and rain just does not go together.
Doesn't go together at all. Well, the haunted trail at the Collins property will be the next 2 Saturdays, 7 until 11 p.m. So get your family, or I guess groups could go and just. So how, as far as admission, or how we're doing?
Okay, it's $5 per person or $10 for a family.
Perfect.
And then, of course, donations are welcomed.
Go above that.
And all proceeds will go to the foundation.
Won't
be a penny in anybody's pocket. So please come out and support the community.
I love it. Heather, anything you want to say here before we go?
No way, Steve. Steve, I'm going to get you.
I know. Well,
you're not friend.
You're my friend, I guarantee you. And you're people love you, and you're so good to everyone. I'm so glad. Have you been here before in this building?
Yes, I have.
You have been in this building before.
Yes,
okay,
I have.
I was going to have Bridget take you for a tour. You'd think you're on the haunted trail already. Pam and Heather Collins, again, the next 2 Saturdays for the Olivia Weatherford Foundation, 7 until 11. Again, in the Summerfield subdivision off of Freewell Road, and you've got a Facebook site. How do they find the Facebook page?
I posted it on Olivia Weatherford's.
Great. Okay. And everybody probably knows that. All right. And we'll keep updating people about this.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much for coming.
Well, thank you so much for having us.
Thanks to Dennis and Taylor and all the work they're putting in on this. God bless them. All right. It's a minute after 9. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to segue into a news update, and then we're going to meet some new friends from the Jersey College. They're coming in up next. Stand by, everybody.
Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfast bake goodness into your morning. Choose a biscuit with sausage and egg, biscuit and gravy, or a country fried steak biscuit. Any two, just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. You have the potential to earn over $21 an hour with new progressive pay rates. A $2 night shift premium, plus you're eligible to earn a $5,000 stay bonus. Peyton's in Cleveland has open interviews every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. and then from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
Elevate your siding projects with Cleveland Exteriors. Ascend fiberglass siding built with lasting beauty and low maintenance. Cleveland Exteriors, your trusted partner for exceptional siding. Visit clevelandexteriors.com or call today.
Choosing the right healthcare plan for you and your family can be overwhelming. Direct Primary Care Associates' new pharmacy benefits is the best choice for you and your family. With personalized attention, convenient telemedicine options, and free generic medications, Direct Primary Care Associates Pharmacy Benefits offers everything you need to keep you and your family healthy and happy. Say goodbye to long wait times, rushed appointments, and unexpected medical bills. Visit our website to learn more about how Direct Primary Care Associates can provide the best healthcare experience for you and your family. Direct Primary Care Associates, affordable health care for all.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at MayfieldDairy.com. Proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
Mix 1041 is celebrating 30 years of being on air. We are celebrating by giving away 30 prizes over 30 weeks. Presented by TVFCU Mortgage. Register today at mymix1041.com.
When I was a kid, I wanted to run my parents' business. At the time, a furniture store, but now a mattress factory. Now, I wanted to be president, but then I didn't like the politics.
Well, I wanted to be an FBI agent, but then I became a mom and realized how passionate I am about sleep. I sleep good because we're taking care of our friends and neighbors.
Well, you have a good mattress, too.
That's a good point.
So I guess for over 44 years now, our recipe for success has been rather simple. Just make the best mattresses that we can, offer them at the best price we can to our loyal customers, and hopefully we'll get some more in the Chattanooga area. Now we're into our third generation of leadership with Kristen and Taylor coming on board.
And it's our dream come true. And that's the legacy that we want to pass down to our fourth generation, too.
Mermaid mattress, handmade, hand-delivered.
The Smart Factory Institute presents the 9th annual Peak Performance Symposium on October 20th at the Smart Factory in the Pie Center in Cleveland. Join industry peers as they share manufacturing best practices and speak on a variety of advanced manufacturing topics while learning how manufacturers are maintaining a competitive advantage in the areas of trade, technology, and talent. This year's symposium is sponsored by Mueller and will conclude with a tour of the Duracell manufacturing facility. Tickets are limited. Register at peakperformanceinc.com.
Biden's back from Israel and says Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu agreed with the need to help civilians in Gaza.
I got no pushback. Virtually none. Let me say it again. I got no pushback.
Gaza health officials say nearly 3,800 Palestinians have died in Israeli military strikes since Hamas terrorists attacked Israel. The Israeli military says Hamas has 203 hostages in Gaza. The House is scheduled to reconvene at noon Eastern, still with no House Speaker. Jim Jordan coming up short twice now of the votes to be elected Speaker. New Jersey Republican Jeff Van Drew on Fox Business.
What I'd like to see us do is support Jim Jordan. If for some reason Jim decides that he's not going to go forward, then we have to find somebody in caucus, and we have to support that individual.
America's listening to Fox News.
Capital Tire Service, downtown Cleveland, your local Michelin dealer since 1967. Providing Cleveland with quality products and services for over 50 years. Come see Freddie or Tony in downtown Cleveland for a great deal on Michelin tires.
From our award-winning Q5 to our all-electric e-tron Sportback, every Audi shares common DNA. It's refined luxury, powerful performance with a drop of Tabasco sauce to spice it up. Hi, Jeremy Holzenbach here for Audi Chattanooga. When you're ready to take your daily commute up a notch or two, come and drive an Audi. Agile, athletic, with a turbocharged punch. North end of Auto Road and at AudiChattanooga.com.
All right, Mix 1041, good morning, everyone. We're on MixTV.tv. We're also on Talk 1013 The Buzz. And we're on your phone and mobile devices through the free Mix 1041 app, free download at mymix1041.com. Well, I tell you, I'm so pleased to have Amy Hoagland here. She is the campus administrator for the Jersey College, which is on the campus of Tennova Healthcare Cleveland. Amy, how are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me.
Well, I'm glad to have you, and I've been hearing about this Jersey College, so tell us what it's all about.
So Jersey College in Cleveland is a hospital-based 2-year professional nursing program. So we're really excited to be there. Our students go right into clinicals, and it's a fantastic program.
All right, so this may be newer to Cleveland over the last year or so, but Jersey College has been around for quite some time.
Yes, we started in 2003. Our CEO, Greg Karveski, started it in 2003. Just really, he was in home health care before that and really saw the need in the marketplace for skilled nursing. And so, so there are 17 campuses nationwide.
All right, we're joined by Amy Hoagland, campus administrator for Jersey College. So what do you tell people? Why Jersey College? Why should they give you guys a look?
That's an awesome question.
I thought so.
Well,
come on, Amy, come on.
I I think people should choose Jersey College, one, because 2-year nursing program, you can get right into your field. Also, the way when you start at Jersey College, there is an entrance exam or ACT, SAT score, but then you're in the program. Right? You don't have to front load your general education core. You're in the program. Your general ed is mixed in with your nursing core, and you get to clinicals faster.
This Amy Hoagland is a campus administrator at Jersey College right there at Tenova, Cleveland. Look, and my sister is a nurse, actually, which, by the way, is a miracle. I don't know how that happened. I said, if you ever come at me with a needle, I'm leaving. No, nursing is, in my opinion, is a calling. But secondly, there is a shortage in this country. It is only making nurses more in demand. Is that right?
Absolutely.
Am I saying that right, Amy?
Yes.
Tell me a little more about that. I mean, there is a real benefit here for people who want to go into this field.
Absolutely. And you even saw that even after COVID, right? But there's a huge shortage for nursing, and really making sure that we get very educated and skilled nurses out there, but also doing it with a quickness, right? Because of the shortage. So that's why it's important. A 2-year nursing program is a great option for people that don't want to do a 4-year degree program. This is an associate degree program. But if you want to get right into your field, this is the program for you.
Amy Hoagland is the campus administrator for Jersey College, again at Tenova, Cleveland. So I guess, are there different disciplines, different things that, as far as in your college that people go in for? Or is it just general pretty much?
It's professional nursing, and they sit for, their registered nurse's license.
I see.
There's also a bridge program. So if you're already an LPN, you can come in and become a registered, a professional nurse and sit for the registered nurse's license. And that would, we take credits for that LPN license.
Who's the lady you have with you?
So I have Nikki Slaughter with me. She is our admissions representative. Yeah, she's fantastic.
Well, Nikki, though, has threatened everyone in the building. She's taken a vow of silence. Now, she will not speak on the air, and apparently we have to pay her to speak. Is that what you're hearing?
That's correct. Well, I had to drag her here.
And she went to Bradley. She's picking Cleveland tomorrow night. Is that right? No, Bradley. She's going with Bradley, she said. Okay, she's going to Bradley. You had children at Cleveland High?
Yes, I had 2.
2 children at Cleveland High School?
Yes.
Who wins tomorrow night?
Cleveland needs to win.
Cleveland needs to win. Okay. All right, that's fine. We're taking picks today. So anyway, Amy, we got to get Amy Hoagland is the campus administrator, Jersey College at Tenova. Hey, how do people get a hold of you? What do they need to do?
Well, first, I'd like to invite you to our ribbon cutting on Wednesday, October 25th at 1 o'clock. Come get a campus tour, meet our students, meet our CEO, meet Tenova, that we will all be there together, have some refreshments. We'd love to have you. You can also, we have a website. Please feel free to visit the Jersey College website, and our phone number is on there, and give us a call. We'd love to talk with you.
Now, if Jarrett Millsap's the CEO of Tenova, if he's in charge of the refreshments, I don't know if I'd say people would walk funny after the party or what. Let's not even go into that.
I don't know. I don't know if I want to comment on that.
Well, thankfully he's not. Listen, we're looking forward to it. So Wednesday, 1 o'clock at Tenova, is that right?
Yes, that's correct.
And people can come out and check it out. Looking forward, we'll be there and looking forward to it. Amy, it's a pleasure meeting you. And just one more time, anything you want to add here before we go?
We would love to see you at Jersey College. Come check us out. Thank you for this opportunity. We love being here.
Amy Hoagland, campus administrator of Jersey College at Tenova Healthcare, Cleveland. Again, Wednesday, 1 o'clock, the big grand opening celebration. All right, that's going to do it for us here at Mix 104.1 this morning. If you're listening on the radio, we're going to send you back to music right now. For MixTV.tv, that's it for us this morning. Hey, tomorrow morning, we'll be broadcasting live from Cleveland High School. It's Football Friday morning. It's Bradley, Cleveland tomorrow night. So we'll be at Cleveland High tomorrow morning. with our Football Friday morning. Final one of the season, driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. And then, of course, triple coverage tomorrow night of Bradley, Cleveland, Mix 104.1, our sister station Talk 101.3 The Buzz. Then Stephen Shelton and I will have the game on mixtv.tv. Our full coverage is supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. So looking forward to that. Get your tickets early for tomorrow night's game at the Town Squire. Larry opens here in about 15 minutes. I understand people are already waiting. I got a message at the Town Squire. Get your tickets early, folks, for tomorrow night. It's going to be a very special edition of the rivalry game since 1967. All right, that's it for us this morning. I'll see you again tomorrow morning. We'll be at Cleveland High School tomorrow. Have a great day. And also, we will come back and announce the winner of our contest. The picking contest we've done all morning for 4 tickets to the game tomorrow night. Who's going to win? Bradley or Cleveland? If you missed out this morning, Dwayne will be doing this afternoon on the Mix Afternoon Drive. Have a great day, everybody.